Hello everyone. This video is about where it would be a no-go in a SHTF situation. Granted, this place is full of resources. I mean, food resources, water resources, shelter resources. I mean, it's a local marina down here at the lake. And in a SHTF situation, they would be a lot of people flock to here just for the resources. But there's one way in. Let me turn here. You have to come down this way to come in here. It's a park. It goes on over there, but another way is out that way. So you got two ins and outs, which could be easily blocked. That's one factor. Another factor is it's a marina. Look at all these boats. After a while, you know, when SHTF situation hits, people's going to be living on their boats. And there's some big boats over there. I mean, big, I forget what you call them. They're not yachts, but they're almost big as yacht, houseboats and stuff like that. People's going to be living on there. What's going to happen to the waste? It's going to go into the water. Because if there's no electricity, there's no plumbing, they'll just dump the waste into the water. It's going to contaminate the water. And eventually, and then you got the fuel from these boats, the oils from the boats getting into the water, contaminating the water. So after a while, the water wouldn't be really fit to drink. And look, I mean, you've got geese, you've got ducks all over the place. You got shelter. This would be, the kids love coming down here fishing and playing because they got parks here. It's loaded with big fish, you know, bluegills, minnows, crawdads. I mean, it is loaded here during normal times, but in a SHTF situation, this place would become a death camp. You know, it's got right up there, it's got bathrooms, but with no electricity, no plumbing, it would overflow. Disease would run. There'd be so many people packed in here, it would probably turn into, like I said, a death camp. You know, people would start controlling people. It would turn into a very bad situation. I mean, like I said, there's plenty of places to camp, but the garbage would pile up, the sewage would pile up, the water would be completely unusable from so many people. People right now see this as, oh, a great place to go during a SHTF situation because there's shelter, there's water, there's a food source. You pack in 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 people into here on top of all those boats. And this is a pretty big marina. I mean, it goes all the way out there, comes all the way down in here. So you do the math. How long would it last? Not real long. Then you would be stuck in here because you know people would start controlling who comes, who goes. Like I said, there's two ways in besides the water. And then again, there's another situation. This is so wide open. I mean, it goes and goes and goes. And this is Fort Loudon Lake, and it's huge. You got to worry about other people, because over that way, where that truck is, there's homes all through there. I mean, there's all kinds of waterfront homes. And you got to worry about pirates, I guess you could say, modern day lake and river pirates coming up raiding you. How are you going to defend this area? You can't. So people think this would be a great place. Me, this would be a place I would avoid like the plague, because at first, yeah, it would be a good place, a safe place, until it got so overran by people. I mean, disease would come through real bad. You'll have the waste, you'll have the garbage, you'll have then mosquitoes coming in. And in wintertime, by the end of winter, all these trees would be gone because people would be cutting them down for firewood. These shelters that's up would be most likely tore down and used for building materials for a shelter or firewood. So you got to think, a lot of people would probably say, hey, I'm coming here. It'll be safe. No, it won't be safe. I'm walking up here to show you the entrance, another entrance. But my point is, people see this and they think safety. They think, okay, a bunch of people get together and we could be safe together. We got the resources. But they don't stop and think. Before long, the water will get contaminated. Trash, waste, human waste would overrun the place. The resources would be used up. The ducks, the geese. I mean, there's squirrels run around here. Down by the water, I've seen where the raccoons come in and the muskrats, and there's beaver running around here, swimming around here. There's a lot here. I mean, a lot. But after a while, it would get used up. It would be gone. And people controlling this area, and they would be a group to control, who would flex their muscle and their manpower and control people. And this would turn into a living hell, a death camp for people. Because this is undefendable. There's too much waterfront. There's 2 ways in, 2 ways out. It's not what people think. And like I said, the marina, all those boats, after a while, the sewage, they'd be throwing their sewage in. Oil, gas would be pouring in from all this. This is a major no-go in a SHTF situation. This is be a place you would want to stay completely away from if you want to live and survive. It's pretty here right now. The kids enjoy it. They come down here, they feed the ducks, they play, they fish. But as far as a safety, no. Here, let me get over here and show you. I mean, there's no way. There's no way. No. Because I have talked to a few people and they say, oh, we're going to our local park or our local this. You and thousands of other people are going to do that. Yeah, there's a turtle. Where is it? Turtle right there. I mean, and there's some big turtles in here. It would get used up. All the resources, the food would get completely wiped out in a matter of weeks. with a lot of people here. Because trust me, if I'm thinking about it, other people, they're thinking, yeah, I'm coming here, I'm coming here, I'm coming here. This would be a safe place. But they're not thinking they're just thinking about the pros. I'm thinking about the cons. What could go wrong? What will go wrong? So tell me what you think. Do you guys got a place like this in your area? Would you go to it? Have you thought about going to it? And have you actually thought about what could happen? What will happen? Like I said, people don't think. You know, this is city prepping basically. I'm coming from the country to the city. Now this is city prepping for me. This is what I got to deal with. If when I was in the country, hell, I could walk out into the woods, find me a place along the river or something like that and be okay. Here, you can't do it. You've got to think. And you got to think a lot. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Country prepping is a lot easier. It's a lot safer than this city prepping, because what you think is safe is actually a death trap. And you know, there's inlets. Let me get over here. You can get kind of a view to it. I mean, it's huge. This is just part of it. But like I said, there's houses everywhere. And you know how many people will turn to piracy, be raided? I mean, there's so many consequences you got to take into consideration if you want to come to some place like this. Okay, I'm starting to repeat myself, but I'm just trying to get the point across to you. This would be a dangerous place. This would be one of my top no-go places in a SHTF situation. Tell me what you think. Tell me your opinions. Tell me if you got something like this in your area. Share. That way others can learn. Like I said, I'm coming from the country into the city. So I've got a different view, a different outlook of it. And I hope it helps people out. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Everybody be safe. Bye for now.